On a future Earth, crops are failing and dust storms cover the land. Cooper, a former NASA pilot, now works as a farmer to feed his family. He lives with his father-in-law Donald, his son Tom, and his daughter Murph. Murph is a smart 10-year-old girl who loves science. She thinks her bedroom is haunted because books keep falling off her shelf. Cooper does not believe in ghosts, but he notices something strange. During a dust storm, dust settles on Murph's floor in a pattern. Cooper studies it and finds it is a binary code. The code gives coordinates to a place far away. Over 90% of our viewers enjoy our content, but haven't subscribed yet. We know you want to, you just forget sometimes. As we dive deeper into this mind-bending, emotional sci-fi movie, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating film recaps. Cooper is curious about the coordinates. He decides to drive there and takes Murph with him. They find a fenced-off building in the desert. Guards stop them and bring them inside. Cooper is shocked to learn it is a secret NASA base. NASA is hidden because people on Earth do not trust science anymore. They think the Apollo moon landings were fake, and they blame science for not fixing the food crisis. At the base, Cooper meets Professor John Brand, a scientist he once worked with. Brand explains that Earth is dying. Most crops, like wheat and corn, are gone. Only corn is left, but it will soon fail too. Humanity has little time to survive. Professor Brand tells Cooper about a wormhole near Saturn. A wormhole is a tunnel through space that connects two faraway places. This one appeared 50 years ago and leads to another galaxy. NASA sent 12 astronauts, called the Lazarus missions, through the wormhole to find planets where humans could live. 3 astronauts, Dr. Miller, Dr. Edmonds, and Dr. Mann, sent back signals saying their planets might work. NASA now plans a new mission, called Endurance. To visit these planets and find a new home, they need a good pilot to lead the mission. Brand asks Cooper to fly the Endurance spacecraft. Cooper learns about NASA's 2 plans. Plan A is to solve a gravity equation. If they solve it, they can build huge space stations to carry Earth's people to a new planet. Plan B is to take frozen human embryos to a new planet and start a new colony. Solving the gravity equation is very hard. Professor Brand has been working on it for years, but needs more data. Cooper meets the Endurance crew. Dr. Amelia Brand, a biologist and Professor Brand's daughter. Romilly, a physicist. Doyle, a scientist. And 2 robots, Tars and Case. Tars is funny and talks a lot, while Case is quiet but helpful. Cooper wants to save his children's future. He thinks the mission could help, but he knows leaving will hurt his family, especially Murph. He decides to go. When he tells Murph, she gets very upset. She begs him to stay and says he is leaving her forever. Cooper promises he will come back. He gives her a watch and tells her to compare its time with his when he returns. Murph is angry and locks herself in her room. Cooper leaves without saying goodbye, feeling sad but determined. The Endurance crew gets ready to leave Earth. They board a spacecraft called Ranger and launch into space. The Ranger docks with the Endurance, a big circular space station orbiting Earth. The crew, Cooper, Amelia, Romilly, Doyle, Tars, and Case, settles in. Cooper looks at video messages from his family. Tom sends updates, but Murph is too mad to talk. The crew sets course for Saturn, where the wormhole is. The trip takes 2 years, so they enter cryosleep, a deep sleep that keeps them from aging. Back on Earth, Professor Brand keeps working on the gravity equation. Murph, now a teenager, starts helping him at NASA. The crew wakes up near Saturn. They see the wormhole, a shiny sphere floating in space. It looks strange, like a window to another place. Cooper steers the Endurance toward it. As they enter, space twists around them. The ship shakes and the crew feels nervous. Amelia sees something odd. She reaches out and feels like someone touches her hand. It is a clue that beings from another dimension might be helping them. The trip through the wormhole is short but weird. They come out in a new galaxy, far from Earth. A huge black hole called Gargantua is nearby. The crew checks signals from the 3 planets, Miller's, Edmonds, and Mann's. Miller's planet is closest and has recent signals, so they decide to go there first. But Miller's planet is very close to Gargantua. The black hole's gravity makes time move differently. 1 hour on Miller's planet equals 7 years on Earth. This is called time dilation. The crew knows it is risky, but they need to check if the planet can support life. They have limited fuel, so they must choose carefully. The crew prepares to land on Miller's planet. Romilly stays on the Endurance to study Gargantua and save time. Cooper, Amelia, Doyle, and Case take the Ranger down to the planet. They land in a shallow ocean with no land in sight. They find pieces of Miller's ship, meaning she probably died. Suddenly, Case sees a giant wave coming. The wave is huge because Gargantua's gravity pulls the water. The crew tries to escape, but the wave hits them. Doyle is too slow and dies. The Ranger gets stuck in water, and it takes time to fix it. When they finally leave, they have spent 3 hours on the planet. Back on the Endurance, Romilly is much older. Because of time dilation, 23 years have passed for him. The crew is shocked. Cooper checks video messages from Earth. Tom is now an adult with a wife and child. Murph, now in her 30s, still does not send messages. She is mad at Cooper for leaving. The crew feels sad and tired. They lost a lot of time and fuel on Miller's planet. They must decide what to do next. On Earth, Murph works with Professor Brand at NASA. She's a scientist now. She starts to think Plan A might not work. She finds out Professor Brand knew the gravity equation needed data from inside a black hole. That data is almost impossible to get. Plan A was a lie to give people hope. Murph is angry. She sends a video message to Cooper saying he and Brand lied to her. She feels betrayed. Meanwhile, Professor Brand gets sick and dies. Murph takes over his work, trying to find a way to save Earth. The Endurance crew has little fuel left. They can only visit one more planet, Mann's or Edmund's. Amelia wants to go to Edmund's planet because she loves Dr. Edmunds, but Mann's planet has stronger signals, and Dr. Mann is a famous scientist. Cooper and Romilly vote for Mann's planet. They set course for it, hoping it is a good place for humans. The trip takes years, and they use cryosleep again. Cooper feels the weight of Murph's message, but focuses on the mission. The crew lands on Mann's planet. It is cold and covered in ice. There is no life. They find Dr. Mann in cryosleep and wake him up. Mann says the planet's surface is not good, but there might be life underground. Cooper and the crew start to explore, but Romilly finds something wrong. He goes to check Mann's data and triggers a trap. The trap explodes, killing Romilly. Mann admits he lied. His planet cannot support life. He faked the data to make NASA rescue him. He felt alone and wanted to survive. Mann turns against the crew. He tries to steal the Ranger to escape. Cooper chases him. Mann breaks Cooper's helmet, leaving him to choke on the toxic air. Amelia and Case save Cooper just in time. Mann tries to dock with the Endurance, but he does it wrong. The airlock explodes, killing Mann and damaging the Endurance. The ship starts spinning out of control, drifting toward Gargantua. Cooper and Amelia must act fast to save the mission. Cooper decides to try a dangerous move. He and Tars pilot the Ranger to dock with the spinning Endurance. The ship is moving fast, and Gargantua's gravity is pulling it. If they fail, the ship will be lost. Cooper uses his skills as a pilot. Tars helps with calculations. After a tense moment, they dock successfully. The crew is safe, but the Endurance is low on fuel and damaged. They need a new plan to finish the mission. The crew talks about what to do. Amelia says Edmund's planet is their last hope, but they need data from inside Gargantua to solve the gravity equation for Plan A. Black holes are dangerous because their gravity traps everything, even light. Cooper and Tars come up with a plan. They will use the Ranger to enter Gargantua and send data back. To save fuel, Cooper will detach the Ranger and fall into the black hole. This will let Amelia and Case reach Edmund's planet with the embryos for Plan B. The Endurance approaches Gargantua. Cooper and Tars get ready. Amelia does not want Cooper to sacrifice himself, but he says it is the only way. The Ranger detaches, and Cooper and Tars fall toward the black hole. Amelia and Case use the last fuel to head to Edmund's planet. As Cooper enters Gargantua, everything changes. He does not die. Instead, he enters a strange place called a tesseract. It is a 5-dimensional space where time is like a room he can walk through. In the tesseract, Cooper sees Murph's bedroom at different times. He realizes he is the ghost who pushed books off her shelf. The wormhole and tesseract were made by future humans, not aliens. They want to help humanity survive. Cooper uses gravity to send messages to Murph. He sends the binary code in the dust to give her the coordinates. He also sends quantum data from Tars about the black hole. He uses Murph's watch, moving its hands to send the data in Morse code. The tesseract starts to close, and Cooper is pulled out. Cooper wakes up in a hospital. He is on a space station near Saturn, called Cooper Station. It is named after Murph, who became a hero. Murph used the data Cooper sent to solve the gravity equation. She built huge space stations to carry people off Earth. Plan A worked, and humanity is safe. Cooper learns Murph is now old, about 90 years old. He missed her whole life because of time dilation. He visits her in the hospital. Murph is happy to see him but says he should go. She forgives him and wants him to find Amelia. They say goodbye, and Cooper feels both sad and proud. Cooper learns Amelia reached Edmund's planet. Dr. Edmunds died, but the planet is good for humans. Amelia is alone, setting up a colony for the embryos. Cooper decides to join her. He takes a new Ranger with Tars and leaves Cooper Station. He sets course for Edmunds' planet, hoping to help Amelia and explore the new world. The mission to save humanity is not over, but Cooper knows they have a chance because of his and Murph's work. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth recaps and reviews. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the hidden truths in every story.